Yeah, the Padres all of a sudden have pitching issues. We never thought this was possible. We thought the Padres had solved everything in terms of the offseason acquisitions and their confidence in some of the guys fighting for the number 5 pitching position. But now the Padres got a problem. Darvish has shoulder fatigue. They will shut him down for maybe this week, but that puts him behind the 8 ball in terms of being ready to throw meaningful innings when the regular season starts. They don't think there's anything structurally wrong, but Darvish, shoulder fatigue, that's an issue. Matt Waldron's going to start the season on the disabled list, on the injured list, oblique injury. Those things are scary. They don't go away. He had rested it. He's tried to throw a bullpen. It flared again. That's bothersome as it relates to him. Jhony Brito shut down completely. Forearm problem that he had second half of last season has resurfaced. He won't be ready. Kyle Hart, who came from Korea, they're trying to push him, but they only got a week left, and he has not built his innings up, which is kind of surprising to me because of the fact he had the entire offseason to be in game shape and condition, but he's a little bit behind the curve there. He'll probably break with the big club, but if he's a starting pitcher, he might be a 3-inning starter at best, so that's got to be a little bit of worry. And they're not talking about, but they should be talking about Robert Suarez, who right now just looks lost in terms of pitch velocity, location, movement. He's had some really bad starts. That Michael King will be the opening day starter on the 27th against the Atlanta Braves, but yet he's got an ERA of 6.23. So the Padres right now, their pitching staff is not where it's going to need to be. You got to walk around with your fingers crossed that this Darvish thing is not something of significant, but the Waldron thing is. Interesting decisions coming. They brought so many guys in to compete for left field, compete for the bench bunch jobs. Gavin Sheets has hit his way back onto this roster. He's got 6 home runs. He's batting .318. He makes it. Connor Joe is hitting in the 330s in spring training. I think he makes it. Terso Ornelas, I think, has to make it because he's out of options. He's hitting about 286. Odd guy is Oscar Gonzalez, the ex-Cleveland Yankee utility outfielder. He's hitting the 360s, but I don't know from a numbers standpoint whether he can make this team. Lockridge, the left fielder, is hitting over 300, just puts the ball in play and plays pretty well. So suddenly the bench bunch looks kind of cool. However, Eggy Rosario is hitting the 180s, and I don't know what they're going to do with him. If they put him on waivers, somebody else might claim him or just let him waive, and if he gets through waivers, send him back to El Paso. Jason Hayward's going to make the team, but he's batting 125. And all 3 catches, none of them are hitting worth a lick right now. The Hayward thing really surprised me. I thought Rosario was ready to make this jump based on the cups of coffee that we saw. And I guess they're going to go with the best glove behind home plate, even though the best glove doesn't have a bat, because none of those 3 catchers are hitting worth a lick. So, John, there's a lot of stuff here with the Padres to sort out. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, we kind of knew this was going to happen because it always happens every spring training. Someone torques some kind of a tendon or something. And it's unfortunately, none of these are really serious. It's not like someone blew out their Tommy John surgery. So if it's going to be the number 5 starter, the whole Stephen Kolek experiment feels good to me.
So far, so good.
So far, but he's young. He's never done this before. Or maybe he did it in the lower minors. I don't know.
He's given up 1 run in 9 innings so far.
That's very encouraging, So I kind of like that. But if it turns out that it's not him and it's all these other guys, Waldron's hurt, you're worried because you're going to have to replace Darvish now in the rotation. At some point, they might have to just go with a warm body,
or a bullpen day.
Yeah, or a bullpen day. There's a Russ Kinnear. They can give him a phone call. He may have to be called up every once in a while. Campusano hit a home run, but it was like in the 8th inning against I don't know who was pitching. So I don't know if I can believe that, if that's real. But I got to believe Andy Sheets is going to be a DH or definitely
Gavin Sheets.
Excuse me, Gavin Sheets. I get always confused because Andy Sheets played for the Angels and the Padres a long time ago. So Gavin Sheets, I think he's going to make this team. But there's a lot of guys like, I don't know, Lockridge probably won't make it. I don't think Gonzalez makes it. But I would imagine Hayward is a dude, he's like connected to Manny. Didn't he fly out with the team for the San Diego FC opener? So you figure he's got to be on the inside track.
But he's batting 125.
but it's Jason Hayward, so they're going to give him every opportunity.
Okay, you're a Padre fan. We got a week to go before the regular season starts. They got glitches, but there's a lot of other people who got glitches too. But feel free to jump on board Fans Forum, give us an opinion about the Friars.